He didn't need her. Paige knew that before she answered. She took the call as the car moved through traffic. Tao's voice was calm, unhurried, the low murmur of an airport lounge behind him. "I'm boarding in 30, he said. He spoke the way he always did when things went well, measured, confident, already past the win. The deal had closed. Then, almost casually, Kit was incredible. Paige kept her eyes on the road. She caught the objections before they surfaced, Tao continued, handled everything cleanly. Honestly, I don't know how we managed the last round without her. There it was, the confirmation she hadn't asked for. That's great, Paige said. I'm glad it went well. They exchanged logistics, timelines, routine affection. The line went quiet as she pulled into the lot. Paige sat for a moment, engine still running, letting the silence return. Then she went inside. She noticed it before she sat down, the way the table was arranged, who had claimed the seat facing the window, who placed their phone screen down, who kept theirs close enough to light up mid-sentence. Brunch was already underway, half-finished plates, conversations overlapping, glasses catching the light. Paige slid into her seat without ceremony. She preferred arriving once the tone had already been set. Iris looked up first. "You're late," she said, smiling. "We were starting to worry." "Traffic," Paige replied. It was close enough to the truth. Lila smiled at her, soft and familiar. She wrapped both hands around her teacup, letting the steam rise before taking a careful sip. "How are you?" Lila asked. "I'm good," Paige said. It was what she always said. Iris leaned back, crossing her legs easily. She looked rested in the particular way people did when they'd just returned from somewhere expensive and beautiful. "I just got back last night," Iris said. "St. Barth owes me nothing." Lila laughed. "We know." "We saw," Paige added. "All of it." Iris lifted her glass, unbothered. "I had to post. The light was unreal." Of course it was. Trips came first, before context, before questions, before anything that might complicate the image. Iris talked about the hotel, the service, the food, how everything felt effortless when money wasn't something you had to consider. She spoke in upgrades and access, in places where things were anticipated before they were requested. Paige listened, nodding where appropriate. Nothing Iris said was false. It just wasn't complete. Lila set her teacup down carefully. "I start another round next month," she said. Paige's attention sharpened, though her expression didn't. "IVF?" Iris asked. Lila nodded. "Yeah." The table went still, not uncomfortable, just careful. The kind of pause that acknowledged gravity without inviting it to linger. "Zaire's been supportive," Lila added quickly. Iris tilted her head. "I thought he was seeing someone." Lila smiled, though it tightened at the edges. "It's complicated." Someone murmured, "You deserve better." Someone else added, "As long as you're okay, if you like it, I love it." Lila nodded, appreciative and defensive all at once. Paige said nothing. She watched the condensation slide down her glass, felt the familiar tightening settle in her chest. She would never be spoken about like this, not here, not by them, not because she was different, but because she didn't invite inspection. Iris shifted, already redirecting. "Have you talked to Grace?" she asked. Lila's face softened immediately. "She's exhausted, but glowing." "Twins," Iris said. "Such a blessing." "Grace and glory," Lila added. Iris laughed. She really did that. They laughed lightly, politely. Grace wasn't there, but her presence was. Perfect, intact, untouchable. The conversation drifted to schedules, the baby shower coming up, to the logistics of celebrating someone else's happiness. Another gathering, another room, another set of comparisons waiting quietly beneath the surface. Paige listened. She always did. She'd learned over time that people with stuff loved gathering with other people who also had stuff, not to share it, but to display it, to discuss it, to validate it. Homes became galleries. Tables became proof. Every brunch felt like social media made physical. And somehow, the unedited parts, the fear, the doubt, the fractures, were always folded neatly away, out of sight, still there. Paige looked around the table and understood, with a clarity that surprised her, she fit in here, and that more than anything, unsettled her. She reached for her glass, the cold grounding in her hand, and kept listening, for now.